35. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, punch.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
On the set.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Red, cross, 10. Red. Gold, green. Set.
Hill look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Tony. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Edo blue. Set, cut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Ready, set.
And the Panther 1st down.
Set, cut. Set.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. He's 4 for 4. Now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Rio. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 56 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's McAllister to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Trouble, 38, 45, White, Green Jackson. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one, top, that's Matthew Golden. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Black 40. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. This one complete down the field to Golden. He's to the 15. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. It is a touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger. Warren, 70. 60 Bobcat.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
19 tight. Half the 60. Half the 60.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 80, track 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. Will beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
His kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready. Shot, 17. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And you'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, ready?
One quarter in the books. 14-10 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Tony, the man in motion. Now, faking the give. That pass caught right side by Tony.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Moving to his right, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
1st and 10.
You, yellow, down, black, clear, green. Hut, hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, claw, 10. Blaster, 6. Ready.
That is brought in at the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
His kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go!
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go, cat, hut, hut.
Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
2nd and inches.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Field black. Set.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Ready.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
You yellow. Come on, set. 52 book, green back. Slide through. Check, huh?
They'll look to throw. Going up top. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Rio. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Street. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Also the guard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Set. Hurt. 70 Rangers. 70 Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signals he's got enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. At the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. What a throw. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Atlanta. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think of how many this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33, ready.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Striker, ball red. Block 40. Hut, hut.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Yellow, 43, red, cycle. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards for the touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, tag! 70, 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will go all the way. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The extra point is good. Panthers are able to extend the lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try it here again. He's brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
19 tight. 19 tight. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Come 19. Come 19.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Falcons. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Ready. Red 38. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Tony. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
And a real first down.
Right through. Check, huh?
Throwing now on first and 10. Headed left, buying time. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Give him 27. And it's first and goal. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break.
Oh, they cheating. I definitely caught timeout as soon as I went to the ground. That's cool.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go trap, go trap.
Take.
The third quarter begins with a run. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He hits as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Hey.
Straight ahead with Gill. And some good blocking, stringing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. Hawks 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Will Anderson. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2.
72. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. Scoop.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Down to the 10. To the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
They'll throw out of the gun, and he will get in for the 2.
Still could drop the ball.
Tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready, set. Down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Yellow. Ready.
Rolling to the left. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Check, huh?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Going for it all. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. And that brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. And this would set the new standard. A 67-yard attempt. Does he have the distance? Yes! It is good! 1 yard better than Justin Tucker. A new record has been set. A 67-yard field goal. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
On the double. Down. Set.
It's first down, and they'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Set.
Flushed to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Let's go now. Ready?
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. Moving to his left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback. You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Pushed out to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Set. Ready. 45. One. Fight. 60. Set.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, pulled in by Tony. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Ready. Hut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Rio. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Panthers will go up by 7.
Panthers 49, Falcons 42.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It's third and 4. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Hawk 7, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
70 Lions.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss
Bruh,
what's
Jared
to come
versus
as
injury
fourth downs looming.
wouldn't get off my screen. What type of shit is that?
Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Falcons. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Shot, 17, ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's on his way. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 65 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set, cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Set. Spike 60, room 32. Set.
He'll drop to throw.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal. At the Falcons' 8-yard line.
Ready,
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
set, cut. 45, white, set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving left. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Escaping to his left. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Panthers. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers will go up by 7.
Panthers 56. Falcons 49. Tyler Duke set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially is why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dragon, 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
That was a good pass.
How's that for a big
Because I was like, he has to come back.
A gain of 28 yards.
This nigga
on
threw
the
that
play
bitch.
down.
That shit was red, though.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60
look to throw yet again. He'll get this complete to Worthy. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Shit, Jalen.
Communication between the receiver.
That nigga don't got no fucking 90 speed, bro. How did he keep up with his
It's
speed?
pursuit, but
That's cheap.
this
I don't
man,
hit
for
it.
this man 26. It's time to get off this shit.
Trailing late.
Because running sideways should be the same as running
It's
forward.
4th down.
I definitely agree.
Bravo and 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. He
That's
finds
good.
Worthy.
Boy, you got on, boy.
And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw taken in. And he's in. Touchdown Atlanta. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's McAllister to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
They're on the 19-yard line.
Ready, ready. Set, ready. Yellow, set,
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the quarter route. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Here we go. Shot, ten, hut, hut, hut.
Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Blue 32, striker, 3-3. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Come on, set, set.
They'll run here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Down. Red 38.
One of the tight ends in motion right.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds downs. It stops the clock. They're continuing to get closer toward a potential game-winning field goal try.
Set, hut. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. Talk things over before third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
60 reps. 60 reps. Ready?
They'll run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Rio.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. A throw on the move is caught. Here comes second down.
Hey, smash. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Brings up third down.
18 left, 18 left. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
32. Set.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one a win for the
GG's,
visiting
my boy.
Panthers. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a sign ain't in the streets.